Okay, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Sorry, let me switch this off. Okay, yes, good morning, everyone. So nice to see you guys, everyone here on a Monday morning. It's really been a very rainy day right now. We can see outside the office. Okay, so welcome to this webinar. As we have people still streaming in, I can see still people streaming in. Let me tell you more about what we do. But before I get started, tell me, is this your first time here at this webinar? You know, it will be good. Everybody, let's get it here. I see a lot of familiar faces, but maybe some names I don't see. Oh yes, we do have. Yes, I'm seeing that we have a first time. Welcome to LCMS Traders webinar here. You know, let me tell you more about what we do here. We have a daily webinar where Jin will be walking you through his thoughts and ideas for a very specific currency each day. So on Monday, he'll be talking about Aussie, New Zealand dollar, Tuesday, the euro, Wednesday, pound, Thursday, yen and gold, Friday, Canadian dollar and the oil. So today is a Monday. So Jin will be talking about the Aussie and New Zealand dollar, currency, and this webinar is going to be definitely very beneficial for those short-term investors, short-term traders and long-term investors as well. During these sessions, Jin will be going through what could move prices, possible trade ideas, highlight potential targets and risk. Of course, any information shared during this session is not intended to be a trade recommendation. It is solely the opinion and views of the speaker. So please remember to do your own analysis prior to entering any trades. My name, for those new here, my name is Daniel, and I've known Jin for many years right now. First as a student in LCMS Traders, and now as a business partner in Forex Briefcase. So Jin runs LCMS Traders and Forex Briefcase, managing AUM of more than $8 million. He is a trading coach and $1 million trader. What this means is as he trades, he also been invited to speak on many stages globally. In fact, one of the reasons you may be here is because you know him or you have seen him presented at an event or attended one of his courses previously. So while we are just going to get started, let me launch another poll. Maybe you can help us to know, so that how did you get to know here? That help us help us know all the feedback background of you guys. If you have friends and family who are really very interested or trading Forex or interested in trading Forex, this is the webinar to come through every day, with a habit of coming in the morning to help you prepare your trading, Forex trading for the rest of the day. So if you can, do recommend to your friends and family as well to join this webinar in the morning. Okay, great. So I have people from Facebook, Facebook Live, Telegram channel, LCMS Traders Club members, friends shared. Thank you very much. And of course, email registration as well. That is great. So without further ado, let me pass it to Jin. Jin, all to you.
No? Are you doing the dare? All right. So there was a little, just to give you guys what we're laughing about, there's a little dare that I just presented to Daniel, and he didn't live up to that challenge of the dare. We'll try again tomorrow. We'll try again for the next host tomorrow. Okay, so welcome everyone. We'll try and keep it a little bit lively. I'll start presenting dares to different participants on the call. So today is Monday. Monday we'll talk about the Aussie dollar and also the Kiwi. And also what I'll do is I'll give you a bit of a heads up through the week of major news that could be happening. So I hope you're all taking notes. We are live on Facebook, on Forex Trading Asia as well. So jump onto that, click like, click share, help us get more people into this call. All right. And a special note, happy birthday, Godwin. Okay, let's get started. Looking at Forex Factory to start. So I'm sure you can see my Forex Factory chart. Okay, so looking at Forex Factory to start, not much news happening today, especially for the Aussie or for the Kiwi. looking at more news coming up. Tomorrow is also going to be a little bit quiet. I say quiet in terms of news, but in terms of how the market is moving, we are probably going to see more weakness into the US dollar. Okay, so you're expected to probably see more weakness into the US dollar. On Wednesday morning, 9:30, we're going to see the CPI for the Aussie quarter on quarter. Last quarter was 0.3%, expected to be minus 2%, expected to be minus 2%. So we could actually be seeing quite a weak CPI number coming from Australia. I do think that we're going to see -2 or even possibly worse than that, especially with the new lockdowns happening in parts of Australia. So we could see the CPI inflation numbers come even lower than -2%, which could lead to further weakening or some weakening in the Aussie dollar. Okay. So something to pay attention to, but more importantly, this week, the highlight news, the big news that we have this week is Thursday morning at 2 a.m. We have the FOMC statement, we have the press conference, we have the Fed funds rate. They are probably going to hold it at current rates of 0.25%, but we're going to pay more attention to the statement and also on the press conference to see what they're going to plan to stimulate, how they're going to plan to stimulate the economy because of the virus situation right now in the US. Okay, you will hear me talk about this FOMC every day. I'll be, today we spoke about it, and then all the way up to Thursday. Trader Club members, I will do a quick video for you guys in the Traders Club to prepare you on Wednesday night. You have your coaching session, but I'll also do a session there. I'll probably jump into the coaching session and give you that trade identification on Wednesday night. Okay, so make sure you jump onto the coaching call on Wednesday night as well. We have some Euro news, some US news, GDP news after that, and Friday, a lot of news, but not big hitting, hard hitting news items there. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be quite straightforward trading for the rest of the week. Even on Thursday with the FOMC news, it shouldn't be too much of a surprise. I have quite a plan. I kind of have an idea of what could happen for FOMC as well. Okay, so let's look at the Traders Club now. Okay, jumping onto Traders Club. So again, a reminder, no weekly session tonight, but we will be doing the weekly call on coaching call on Wednesday to guide you through different aspects of how to trade, and also I'll be doing some trade identification on Wednesday night. Our weekly calls that we do here is, I'll guide you through different trade identifications, coaching sessions. We have guest speakers that will come in and share ideas about how to build wealth in different aspects. I see a lot of you came in from the Telegram channel. So we actually share all our trades here first on LCMS Traders Club to tell you about why we're entering the trades, the step-by-step reasons behind entering the trades, step-by-step why you're entering a trade, the logic, the strategy behind that. So not only do you copy a trade and possibly make money, this trade lost money here, but most of our trades, is either going to make money or lose money. The idea is that you copy your trades, you also learn how to trade. We also have our getting started tutorials here to guide you through different aspects of how to trade, different strategies, different tools, different indicators, all that here being recorded for you for your review, you can watch it over and over again. Okay, so search for us, LCMS Traders Club on Facebook. It is $49 a month to join, or $199 a year. Recently, I've seen a lot of people join on the yearly plan. That is the best idea, join in for 1 year. All right, so with that,
you want me to have one more look, because I'm having a look at the Westpac in preparation for the.
Okay, so looking at the Aussie US here, Aussie US dollar. Let me just zoom it in a little bit. Daily time frame. Okay, there we go. Trending up. You know, it's a straightforward trending up. It did quite nicely from our previous analysis, saying that, you know, it'll probably come down a little bit before testing 7053 and possibly higher. Right now is at 7142. I do believe that we could see it go up that other 60 something pips, 70 pips towards 7250. All right, so it might go up there. We could see a bit of a 50 pip stop loss for a 60 pip take profit. That's an interim trade that you could be looking towards. Look at it on an H4 time frame. You know, it's already moving. It's really coming close to that highest point. If it's above 7155, I would look to buy, you know, maybe a quick, even if that low point of 40 pips for a 50 pip take profit, that could be a very quick trade that you'll be looking for, right? So look for it to close and that quick trade. However, what I'm more interested in is above 7214, above 7214, can it go higher? If it breaks above that level, I do think it could go higher. Let me see. Let me just zoom out a little bit, find the next resistance level. Okay, so we are coming towards, I would say the next level will be about 74. Okay, so coming back down to this point, I know I'm jumping around my charts a little bit. So at this point now, if it breaks above 7214, we could see a good, you know, even 180 pip take profit, 50, 60 pip stop loss. So looking at a 60 pip stop loss for 180 pip take profit, we are looking at a risk reward of 123. 123 risk reward at this point, and we could actually see that continue. I'm not sure whether it'll get to 180 pips, but that upward move could be quite strong up until we get to FOMC on Thursday morning. Okay, how to trade FOMC on Thursday morning, I'll do that video for Traders Club. But at this point, I'll probably look for it to go towards 7214, test that resistance level, look for that breakout above, and then we could see that move towards 7447 or 7450, possibly, you know, many levels in between that to make that decision of when to close that trade as well. Okay, so if you have any questions of this Aussie trade, put it in the chat. I see the chat blinking away. I'm pretty sure it's just a summaries. Yep, just a summary. Okay, so Aussie done, no questions. Everybody happy? Good stuff. Okay, so let's look at New Zealand dollar. New Zealand dollar is a really interesting one. We have a lot, you know, I've just identified one quick trade for Aussie, that 50 pip that we could be looking at quite quickly. New Zealand US dollar is the second quite quick trade that we could be looking at. You know, it's already sitting at this 6677 level. It looks like it's going to break. It looks like a very textbook trade that, you know, I would jump into, most people would jump into at this point. If it breaks above, if it closes, I would put that line even at that point. Let's even be a little bit safer angle. If it goes to 6700, if it closes at 67 flat, you know, you could be looking at a 50, 60 pip stop loss for even 180 pip take profit. Again, very similar to the Aussie, but I believe that the Kiwi is more developed. That trade setup is a little bit more developed. We could see that move from 0.67 towards, I see kind of squinting, so I'm going to zoom in a little bit for him there. All right, how's that? Kind of better? Okay. So we can see it going from, we could actually see it going from 6700 towards the resistance level of 6900. But as usual, it's not going to be that straight line upward move. It's possibly going to zigzag a little bit. So something to take note of, something to be aware. and trade towards that resistance level. Okay, any questions again? No questions so far. Okay, so while I'm jumping, while I'm on this topic of the New Zealand US dollar, you know, that possible one risk reward of 1 to 3 again. I want to pay attention. I'll bring your attention towards a news item here. Let me just find that news item here. Okay, so I came across this news item where they were saying that the falling value of the American currency has outweighed many factors that were expected to see the New Zealand drop. So as usual, the Reserve Bank of New Zealand would like to see, you know, the New Zealand dollar at about the 0.66 level, but because of this weaker US dollar now, it's pushed in towards the 0.66, 0.67 level, and possibly towards the 0.69 level. So, you know, these are the things that I would pay a little bit of attention to. You know, if we see further strengthening of the New Zealand dollar because of a weaker US dollar, we could actually see the Reserve Bank of New Zealand step in, make a little bit of intervention to bring that New Zealand dollar back down towards the 0.66 level again. So, although I see that we could see going to 6.9, be a little bit more careful. Don't expect that straight line move upwards. You know, realize your profits. I think we're going to start putting in those lines where, you know, you don't catch a loss if you are realizing your profits. So, you know, be aware of news like this. We could see some intervention coming from the Reserve Bank of New Zealand. Okay. So on that note, I don't see any further questions. Daniel, would you like to take it back?
Yes.
You're on mute again.
Yeah, I know. Okay, yes, great. So nice analysis of the Aussie and the New Zealand dollar, Jin. So that's great. So I'm going to launch another poll. Okay, it's a polling day. On how do you find review questions of this call? So how do you find out your thoughts of this session? Okay, so that just do a poll and then see how you do it. We are doing it every day. If anything improvements need to be done, we will take account as well. So by the way, a recording of this video, for those who are new here, a recording of this video will be uploaded. Thank you for joining the sessions today. Tomorrow is a Tuesday. So Tuesday we'll be talking about the euro. So do join us again tomorrow at 11 a.m. Very important for you are going to trade the Forex. And then I'll look forward to see you there again tomorrow. See you.